Hello, everybody. Welcome to Roll or Roleplay. I am Kimarie, and I am the DM of this group. And just as a reminder, our two kickers is that number one, my three players, Dan, Cal, and Tyler. They know very little about their characters, and they're going to be learning more and more as our campaign progresses. They know a lot more now than they did when they first started,
Oh,
but
yeah.
hopefully tonight I will be able to reveal some more and some more things about their characters. Our second kicker is that we are a primarily role play stream, so I encourage my players to role play things as much as possible. However, we will go into combat tonight, and we will be rolling a lot tonight, probably, depending on how good they could lie tonight. Um, but those are our two kickers. Thanks so much for joining us, and then I'll just pass over to Dan.
Hello again. Miss you all. Love you all. Thank you just for continuing to watch. This is a lot of fun. Just wanted to say hi. Hopefully we don't die tonight.
And you play?
Oh, yeah, sure. I play Avery. He's a great guy.
Hey!
Hey, I'm drinking water.
Hey, I am Cal. I play Briar, who is a farmer boy from Strayola, which is a really far ways away. Um, I have a dog named Beans and
Dog.
have
Loose, yeah.
anger issues regarding certain things that have happened in my life. And I am wearing chainmail and have a great sword. And also, I have Avery's old mace that he can't use for was carrying around for some reason. And I also hope I don't die.
All right, very nice. Well, my name is Tyler, and I'm playing Kaylin. And Kaylin is like the kind of stereotypical rich kid, sort of. Maybe not too stereotypical, but he is the son of the king and queen of Lebanon. And specifically, I'm from the capital of Neverwinter. And us three are currently on a adventure trying to recover Gundren, who we all somehow related to and kind of all know, and that's how we're all together. And for a recap of last episode, we found ourselves in this creepy town, and specifically, we found ourselves in uh, the inn, which is the Stonehill Inn, and we had rented rooms for the night, and the episode for me at least started when I was like woken up for my nap that I was having for that day. While Briar and Avery were all doing stuff, I was just sleeping the episode before that, and so I got up and we pretty much met downstairs in the inn, had some dinner, and then we were talking to uh, the the halfling named Narth, who kind of got us into playing a knife throwing game, and it was a drinking game to be sure. And we were joined by the Tabaxi shopkeeper lady named Catherine, as well as the half orc painter lady named Frida, who painted a painting that Avery loved so very much. And
It was horrible.
and
It's a
and
lie.
so yep. So we had this drinking game, and poor Avery, with his rather lanky and slender body, apparently couldn't handle his liquor very well and was out like fast. Unfortunately, with some poor rolls, I could say. And then Narth, the halfling, went down, and Frida went down, and so did Catherine, who had to go outside. And it ended up just being myself and Briar, and somehow Kaylin ended up winning, so that was cool. So I ended up with 6 gold. I think we all put in at 1 gold, so we ended up 6. And yeah, Briar and I we carried Avery up to his room because he was very much done for the evening. And during that time, we heard a little bit of his sleep talking about some regrets. And Brian and I were just kind of like, we're just, well, that was something.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that right now.
Yeah. So we threw him in there, and later on, Kaylin, so myself, and so I just had a conversation with Catherine, who recovered a little bit, and Catherine and I worked out a deal where I would have Catherine as my personal like assistant. You could even say intern, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, she's now my employee. Uh, I just kind of paid her like a nominal fee of just 1 gold, really. So it's just kind of a thing. So she can just be like my employee, basically, and so she can help us out that way. And our plan is that because Catherine had previously gotten in trouble with the Red Brands, the Red Brands are the people that are kind of ruining the town. Catherine had previously lost actually one of her hands/paws, and our plan is that we will take Catherine as a captive into the Red Brand's headquarters, which is on the old manor, and so pretty much what we needed to do is just uh, get a hold of 3 of the Red Brand's like red signature red cloaks. So pretty much in the morning we decided to do that. Uh, Catherine would just stay at her shop. Meanwhile, us 3, so Avery, myself, and Ryer, went to the bar where the Red Brands are at, named the Sleeping Giant.
Yep.
And we expected to maybe have to fight them or something.
Yeah.
But Avery, with his incredible wit, just convinced them to give it to us. So we just acquired 3 of the Red Brand cloaks. So we are ready to go grab Catherine and escort her as our captive into the old manor and see what's inside. Hopefully, we can infiltrate it. We can hopefully take out some of the Red Brands, help out the town, and also see where Gundren could possibly be. So that is where we are right now.
Thank you, Tyler. That was
Yep.
really good.
That's very good, Tyler. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm still not over Avery rolling in at 20 to get those cloaks last episode. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out at the end because it's quite something.
I'm very proud of me and my silver tongue.
Hey.
Hey.
Alrighty. Yep, so you got the cloaks, you've left the sleeping giant, you're on your way to go to the Lion Shield Coster where Catherine works. And yeah, we can just kind of start there with you entering the shop and talking to Catherine about the plans, if you want to do that.
Are we wearing the cloaks right now?
Why don't you guys talk it out and see if that's something you wanted to do right away, or you're gonna wait till you get to the manor? What do you guys decide to do with those?
Okay.
I was like-
All right.
Prior, yeah. I I don't think that we should be wearing these until we're ready to go because people have seen us, like townspeople. I don't want them to associate us with thinking that we're part of the Red Brands.
I like
Okay.
that idea.
But what about alternatively though? What if other Red Brands are looking like and spying right now? If they are still spying, and
Hey.
then it would look decent if 3 Red Brands go into the shop and kind of like arrest Catherine, and because we go in there and then we'll come out with Catherine, and then we can go right to the manor.
I mean, I spoke with them already, and they're already convinced that I'm with them. And I told them about you guys too. So they
All
should
right.
have no concern, especially knowing me when I got the cloaks. They already know I'm here. They know about us. So, and the townspeople, at least the people that are against the red brands in the tavern, know about us and
That's true.
what we need to do. So we should just get her,
All right.
put our stuff on. maybe if you want to go at night, that's fine. But we should probably just go. I want to kind of get this over with and get it taken care of.
Especially because, we're borrowing these cloaks and they're shipping.
Oh, that's right, 7 p.m., which I totally do not plan on bringing back.
That is right. They are expecting the cloaks to be returned at 7. So
Yeah, good luck with that.
Let's go right away then. We'll just go right in. Let's go in.
All right, so you enter, and Catherine turns around from being behind the counter, and she's just like, "Oh, hey, how did it go?"
Hey.
Surprisingly well. I did not think it was gonna work.
One hand.
I just hold it up, like here they are.
Oh my gosh, you guys got them! That's amazing.
Nope, no bloodshed or
Yeah.
anything. They're just really dumb.
It was that guy.
Oh man, I
Although,
thought they were a little smarter than that. That kind of makes me think that I could have.
No,
Anyway.
it's luck. It's luck. Yeah.
Oh, right. Well,
yeah, they call him Silver Tongue for a reason, so.
do you stick your tongue out like that?
Sarcastic
She's just
again.
kind of like, okay.
Ryder sees that and just kind of like his eyes go wide. He's like,
This is a new thing that
No.
Avery's doing
And
now,
I just
apparently.
like flip the coin in the meantime, just much more gracefully than I am now.
All right. Well, so I mean, so what's the plan? Are we gonna go like right now?
If
Yeah.
you're ready, Catherine, I think that we should do this earlier as possible so that that I think that at nighttime is when the Red Brands probably have the advantage when they're really active. So I think we should get it done, and we're all ready with our cloaks, and we can take you captive. So
Okay.
we can get in there.
Sure, sure.
Do you
Yeah.
have any weapons that you are partial to? I could carry them for you until you need them.
Sure. She like pulls out the sword that she carries, which is a rapier. Or she'll take it off her belt and give it to you. Um, she also has a longbow, but she figures that maybe just the rapier will be because that's going to be a lot of weapons, and you guys could share with her if need be. If you need to, she needs something long range. Here, toss it over. um, yeah, okay. Well, I can just close up shop here. I'll just write a note saying closed for the day, I guess, and hopefully my bosses won't hear of this. But this is fine. This is okay. It's okay.
Blame it
This
on
is
the Red
important.
Brand.
It's true. I could definitely blame this on the Red Brands. For sure. Okay, okay. And you can see that she's nervous, and um this is for her like months and months of like plans, and it's all coming to fruition, and so she's just kind of like, okay, okay, yeah,
Deep breath.
let's okay, whew, whew,
Okay, now I'm
okay,
going
yep.
to fake tie your arms behind your back.
So we're gonna do this right now in front of the townsfolk?
Well, we're
Right.
inside the shop still right now, right?
Right, but you're gonna walk me out with my hands tied behind my back in front of my fellow townspeople?
I think we need to be
I
as
think
convincing as we can.
agreed.
Okay, okay. Maybe we could just wink at people we know in the street.
No. No winking, no anything that would provide any doubt. We've worked too
Um,
hard to get
but
this.
then people are gonna think that you guys are bad guys.
Do we think I care
Uh-oh.
at this
Well,
point?
you should, but anyway, okay. I trust you guys. If this is your plan, I trust you. She'll put her hands behind her back, and she'll wait for Briar to tie her up.
And he does it like so that there's some tension, but
Yeah.
not enough that she won't be able to get out.
Convincing,
Yes.
because you know how you know how to do all the ropes and stuff from all your farm experience. So,
And tying up my siblings.
all right. Sounds good.
All right,
Oh,
and I say we all don the red brand cloaks at this point, and do we all have our equipment? Like we got potions and everything, I think.
I know I have one healing potion on me.
pretty sure you all have one.
I got one. All right.
You all have a healing potion. You all have weapons.
All right. Well, let's
Yeah,
let's
'cause
roll.
we wouldn't have gone to the bar without all of our equipment. Because we were expecting a fight.
Great. You would have already had it. That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
That's okay. That's okay.
I think
Go ahead, Avery.
Briar, I think it's very important that if any of the Rembrandts try to escort her away, I think it's a bad idea because I think you having that. Okay, you already know what's up. Okay, just making sure.
Still good to talk
I'm
about.
not letting her out of my sight. So I'm
Oh,
glad we're on the
great.
same page.
Thank you, Briar. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, and that you guys won't just leave me willy nilly. I appreciate it.
Nope.
Okay.
We got this. We just need to
Sure.
get him
Let's
intel
go.
inside.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
I
So
imagine Avery.
I'm imagining the door has got a little bell. It goes when we open it.
signs up on the door. Doors closed. It's locked. She put the key in her pocket now. And
I probably locked it up for her since I already.
oh,
tried
right, you
it.
can't. She's like doing it behind her back. No, I'm just kidding. Briar closed it up. Put the key in her pocket or your pocket, whoever's pocket. And
Her pocket.
what is the marching order? It's like maybe
I kind of
two.
imagine Avery would be leading us, and then Kaylin and I would be flanking Catherine.
I think
Okay.
And
that's perfect.
I have a grip on her arm to sell the scene type of thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Also,
Yep.
Briar doesn't believe that people would be convinced if Kaylin was the one leading her, because he's Briar.
Right.
I don't know if this is accurate, but in Briar's head, he thinks that Kaylin's scrawny.
I mean, fair enough. I think we should have
At
Avery in front anyway.
Yes, Kaylin is the scrawniest of the group, but then it's
Okay.
Avery, then Briar, but
Petite.
it's not that much. All right, so Avery start leading the way, walking through the town. Luckily it's the middle of the day, so as you've come through the town like twice now in the middle of the day, you know there's not going to be a lot of people out. You do see people like maybe peeking through the curtains again and kind of looking at what's up, but nobody seems to be approaching you or stopping you or exclaiming or anything like that. So
Briar's got his hood pulled as far forward as possible to kind of try to keep his identity.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that's okay. All right, and then as you guys are walking, you go past Stonehill Inn. You go past I should really like move you guys, but you guys go past the sleeping giant. There are some red brands out in front, like there always is. It's like they're guarding, but they're drinking. So all they do is they just give you a nod of respect and like, oh cool, you got somebody type of thing. And that's pretty much all the interaction from the sleeping giant. So you just continue to walk towards the manor and go up this winding hill towards the manor. And I'm just moving you up there. So like I said before, the manor is like the first floor and second floor, ceiling, it's in ruins. It's not really a manor anymore. So there's no door. You can just see straight in. And you can just see it's just ruins when you go in and peek inside. So the only thing that you can see upon just like looking in in your natural perception is you just see stairs going down.
This is a
Um,
horrible place.
More of
Briar's
a
going to.
dungeon kind of situation here, huh?
Very observant, Kaylin.
Very good, Kaylin.
I'm just looking around to see if there's any like people on the roof, anyone.
No, it would be way too
Right.
dangerous to be on the roof. It's in horrible disrepair.
Okay.
Catherine, have you seen where they go?
All I've seen is them go down.
Go down
Mhm.
those stairs.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Let's go.
There's, I
Is
mean,
there
you
a
can
mailbox?
no,
No?
there's
Okay.
no mailbox.
All those bills are
Briar
piling up.
ignores.
Oh, yeah, I
Briar
should give the bills,
The utilities, man. Wow.
Those
Those reverends are
utilities,
totally not
man.
paying anything.
Oh man.
Avery starts walking down the stairs.
And Briar follows with Catherine.
Alrighty. Switch. We actually get a new map.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
different
Hey.
scene.
Woo! Okay.
Oh
Alrighty. Oh, I
boy.
need hold on. I have to get Catherine on here. My bad.
Oh,
One
no.
second. There she is. Okay. There we go. Oopsie.
Is this lit up by like torches and stuff on the
Yeah,
walls?
so let me
Or-
give you so as you are making your way down the stairs, is it just Avery or is everybody going to follow Avery?
Briar
I
and
think we
Catherine
should.
went.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Sure hope you do.
Alrighty, so so you, the area is brightly lit. There are oil lamps on the wall, so um it looks like people live here because it's oil lamps and those have to be refilled, every so often. Um it's it's pretty spacious down here. Ceilings are about 10 feet high. It's stone, it's cold, it's it's just kind of a chilly, kind of like kind of weird feeling in the air. It just doesn't I mean, it just feels like ruins and death and um so as you are coming down the stairs, you see that there are barrels in the room on the right and left side, and there's also this waterfall, this cistern um that has fresh flowing water going into it. Other than that, you see a door here and you see a door right here as well. But as far as you can tell, you don't see any signs of life.
Anyone have a preference which door to go?
Well, I just have a quick question. Catherine, I'm not exactly sure how these things work, but do you have pretty good hearing capabilities as a tabaxi? Just wondering.
Say my hearing's pretty good.
Pretty good. Maybe
Yeah,
we should listen to see what if we hear anything past the doors.
I think that's a great idea. So she'll creep over to this door first, maybe.
Sure, we're closer than one. Yeah.
Closer, and um, she'll like kind of listen, and she'll sit there, and she'll go, okay, okay, and then she'll like sneak back to you guys, and actually, I probably should roll. I'm gonna roll stealth for her because
Sure.
just in case. Oh, goodness and mercy. Yeah, she does okay. it's not exactly. She might have stepped on a rock or something and made a little scratching noise, but she does okay. She comes back and she goes, so I'm pretty sure I hear snoring or like deep breathing and that whatever that is behind that door.
All right. And what about the other one?
She'll go up here and she'll listen. And she'll come back down the stairs and she'll say, I didn't hear anything behind that door.
This is very unethical for me to say, but we can kill them in their sleep if we need to.
We
We
can
can.
kill them in their sleep?
I mean, I'm just trying to eliminate the most threat we have. But if we can go straight. Well, I just realized we are wearing cloaks and we're trying to blend in. Okay, I guess we can move forward.
Does anybody want, before we move on, does anybody want to take a look at the water, the barrels, anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Fire wants to do an investigation check
Where?
on the room.
You want to tell me where in the room?
A
Or
little
like
more
the whole
specific.
room? The whole
I
room?
want to see everything.
Like, do you want to like do you want to investigate the barrels or do you want to investigate the water?
I guess yeah, the well.
Okay. For sure. Do. So, this rectangular reservoir, it's clean water, cold fresh water is coming out. If you can do perception or investigation, whatever you're. Oh wait, you probably don't know what you have.
I know.
My bad.
No.
That's the show, everybody. Ryer does not know what they have. Okay, so perception or investigation. Your perception.
Intelligence.
Yeah, your perception is higher. So go ahead and roll perception for me. So D20.
Oh no.
Yes.
It was a 3.
Okay, your perception is 3, so you doubled it.
Whoa!
Yeah. So from your 6, you just notice that it goes pretty deep. You can't really see how deep it goes, but you can see that you look down and you're like, oh wow, that's pretty deep. You're kind of expecting it to be a little shallower. Not with the 6.
Vision. I have dark vision.
Nope. Yes,
right.
it's just a nice fountain.
It's a nice fountain.
That's a nice fountain.
Like, can he try to investigate the barrels then?
Sure. You don't have to roll for that. I'll just tell you that you find inside the barrels salted pork and beef, flour, sugar, apples, and ale. And it all seems to be pretty fresh. Does not seem to be old barrels.
I guess you can take some jerky for your dog.
Can you roll a stealth check for me, Briar?
I mean, fudge.
Oh no, you have to roll twice.
Yes, disadvantage.
17 and a 4.
What's even funnier is that you have a +3 stealth even though it's disadvantaged. So it's a 7.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a 7.
Failed my stealth roll and I knocked something over.
Yes, that's kind of what happened is you kind of made a little too much racket with the barrels and with your armor and all of that. And and you hear rustling come from the door now.
I gesture to Catherine to pretend to be like restrained
All
so
right.
that we can get inside. And then I kind of put myself up like I'm ready to hear from them and prepare to talk to them
All right.
when they come in.
Put Briar. Briar, did you investigate the barrels on the south side or the north side? If you're looking at the map, or just tell me.
Probably, I think he would have gone to the south side, so he
Yeah.
wasn't right next to the door.
Good.
Outside.
I'm gonna leave you there. All right, so busting out of this door. Can you see this guy?
Yep.
Okay, good. Is a red brand in his cloak, and he's like, "What's going on here?"
Sorry, he was hungry and wanted an apple. We're here to see the boss.
Right. I wasn't expecting any deliveries today.
Neither were we, but we got pretty lucky and move her around a little bit. Let's just say we
Oh,
got a cat in the bag.
right. All right. Oh, well, that didn't work. Um, how did you get her? Because she's pretty uh hard to get, and she's gonna if you take her away, we're gonna have a full-on riot in the town. You understand this? This is not
I got everything.
Glassstaff's wishes.
I got everything under control.
And who are you?
I take off my hood. I know it's a bit of a surprise. I spoke with Tim and Tom earlier and your friends at your local bar. I'm with you guys, looking to make a special delivery.
Well, you think this is gonna pull favors with the boss. You might be able to pull favors with the boss, but I don't know if he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be happy that you got her, but he's not gonna be happy. You're gonna have to clean up the mess in the town. That's all I'm trying to say.
I
Why
can
don't you
handle that,
just
and I
let
wasn't
us
expecting it.
deal with it?
Dan, please, can you please roll deception?
Yeah.
Briar's also gonna take a step forward and be like, "Why don't you just let us worry about that?"
I'll have you roll intimidation, Cal.
I rolled a 5.
They're starting to not believe you. But we'll see with Cal's
12?
intimidation.
I rolled a 12. What am I adding to it?
Intimidation is a 0.
Shoot.
Deception. Dan, what did you roll? Yeah, you rolled a 5. Your deception's +2.
Oh, good to know.
You're just more deceptive in a character here.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I got really lucky in the past.
He is really uncomfortable. You can see that he's kind of looking back. He's not trusting what you guys are saying. Um he kind of is just like sorry. um you have to prove it to me.
Okay. What can I do to make you feel comfortable in this situation?
I want you to cut off her other hand.
Okay.
No. We can't do that because then she can't run her store, and if Blackstaff apparently is going to be upset that we took her.
It's Glassstaff.
Glassstaff, rookie. What's wrong with
Sorry.
you? I know you started a week ago, but this is ridiculous.
I told you, I'm
Ah,
hard of hearing, all right?
that
Crap
makes a lot of
apples.
sense. That makes a lot of sense if you guys are new to the job. All
Plus,
right.
too, I think that cutting off the other hand, I think, talking about riots, I don't think that the townsfolk would take super kindly to that either.
Right. See? He knows what I'm talking about. The townspeople, she's like, she's like the instigator of everything, why we took the one hand. He's right. We have to think about the townspeople. That was a little too harsh. My bad. My bad. Um, um, I'm gonna go back to bed. You guys know the way, I assume.
Yeah. We just don't want to. we just.
I mean, I started last week, so
Well,
We
you
don't.
go through here, go through the halls, go past the slave pens, cross the bridge,
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
rings a
yeah.
bell.
Yep, thank you.
Nothing's
Do I
changed.
need to talk louder for you since you're hard of hearing?
Actually, that's great. I appreciate that.
Okay, anyway.
We have a
You
good night.
guys, yeah, you too.
What's your name again? I don't think we met before.
It's Jasper,
Jasper.
second
Okay.
in command.
I know you and I haven't met face to face before. I just want to make sure I get the reputation right. Thanks, Jasper.
You're welcome, Avery.
Pleasure.
Also, a real quick question for you, Jasper. Before I go, is it okay if I check out just a couple pieces of the salted pork here? I was feeling just a little peckish, you know, in terms of the inventory.
I don't know why you're asking me. You know it's free if you're on the clock, and obviously you're wearing your cloak, you're on the clock. You can have a snack. Get your snack.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm in the up and up, and
Yeah,
so.
okay, yeah. Let me give you a little tip here, buddy, since you're new. We don't ask for things, we take things. That is what we are as red brands. And the sooner you get that little facade and you start taking things, I think you're gonna fit in a little bit better.
Well, then in that case, I will take 3 pieces of salted pork.
Oh,
I
good
like your
lord,
style,
dude,
Jess.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
I'm gonna take
Or
3
good
pieces of
morning. It's in the
salted
middle of
pork.
the day, but he's sleeping, so
Grab some salted pork. Just put it in my
you
sash.
have salted pork, Caitlin.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
After he closes the door, I just do a big.
yes.
After that.
Catherine will just be like, "Oh my gosh, that was so close. Oh my gosh, my other hand, my paw. Oh my gosh."
Okay,
Hey, hey,
all right.
hey, hey. I
Deep
wasn't
breath.
really.
Oh,
We weren't really gonna cut it off. I was just trying to tell them what they wanted to hear, and
you
then I
were
wanted.
so serious.
I
I
am.
thought you were for
He
real.
always looks serious. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I know I said I was gonna trust you guys. It's just that was really scary.
I know. It's.
Okay.
We're gonna get through this, okay? We have to focus. We have to be smart about this, okay?
Yes.
Let's stick with
Kaylin,
the plan.
I need a hug.
Oh my
Well,
god.
let's go. Here, bring it in. I know you can't. I know you can't hold me because you're tied up, but
It's like I need a hug.
yeah.
This is very romantic. We'll make sure to get you to a room at the tavern when this is done.
Okay, Avery, you don't have to be so crass about it.
Yeah, Briar takes a bite out of one of the apples.
Like echoes.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, let's
Alrighty.
head through the other door then.
Okay, so he said to go where and buy the slave pens and over the bridge and through the woods
Through
to
the
grandma's
hallway.
house.
Yep. Pretty much. So he was talking about
Yep.
I mean the only other door, so this door.
Okay.
Quiet door.
All right. We'll go that way.
Okay. Who is going to lead the way? Is Avery gonna keep going?
Well,
Or
if
Caitlin?
it's all still lit up, then it doesn't quite matter. But if it's gonna be dark in the hallway, I'd like to go take a peek first.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, you can go take a peek. I'll hold on, I'm gonna open it up. 1 second. Please wait.
I was really scared. I thought we were gonna.
You were scared.
I was. Good job, Tyler.
Alrighty, so do. So,
Look, an innocuous looking hallway.
and so yes, it is a hallway. So thick dust covers the stones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, but they have now they're now green with age. And there's also a relief carving of a mournful angel that graces its doors. So that the double doors right here. Oh, just kidding. Double doors right here have an angel. Like I say it's like above the doors, looking down on any who enter. Did you want to investigate the hall a little further, or did you just want to just take a peek and see what was next?
I kind of was interested in the angel to see if there was anything weird about it. It was
Um,
tampered with or just
um,
decorative.
Can I
yeah,
roll a religion check maybe
yeah.
and see if I recognize the angels?
Um, so yeah, why don't you both roll religion checks?
Okay.
Okay.
Briar would like to do an investigation check to see if there's like a path where there's not dust.
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
I rolled a 6.
So we're stupid when it comes to
Kaylin, your religion is +1, so you can write that down. Avery, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a great night. Your religion is +3, so that's
Okay.
better. So that's 9. Kaylin, you have no idea. This isn't been in any of the books that you've read, so you don't know.
You said +1 for religion?
Yes, for religion for you. Avery, just from your basic knowledge of like just from your basic knowledge of religion, you can tell that this is an angel of death or like a weeping angel. Just
Yep.
to signify the passing of somebody or
Yeah.
people. Briar, you wanted to do investigation of the hallway to see if
Nope,
if there were
never mind. Nope.
Oh, you didn't
No.
roll high enough?
No.
Okay.
It
Do
was
you know what your
another 3.
investigation is? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a great night, you guys.
I know.
I'm rolling high, you're rolling low. This is great.
Failing
Screw
over and over.
Just as a reminder, I do give everybody 1 inspiration, which means you can re-roll
Okay.
anything. But I mean, personally, I would save it for a nat 1 if it does happen, but
Mhm.
you can use it once per game. So,
Okie dokie.
so Briar, you didn't roll very well for that investigation.
Roll a 3.
Okay, well,
Oh wow.
so you don't notice anything difference in the dust and the footsteps, or if there's any footsteps or anything like that. It just seems like a normal somber hallway.
After looking at the angel and knowing the basic knowledge that I have, I relay back to the group and say, maybe this is like a mausoleum or crypt or something, because this is the angel of death and we're in a basement. So, and if it's very dusty, there probably isn't well traveled here. So, uh, I mean, we can probably get through it here, but that's just what I'm expecting.
Well, I
Fray?
say that probably we should go through those doors somehow, but
Yeah.
if they're those old rusty creaky things, maybe some way we can open it without making too much of a racket. Which are creaking.
Well,
Well,
you are wearing cloaks. It's a reminder.
yeah. All right. Well, let's go
I
through
have
the
an
door.
idea.
Oh,
I have an
okay.
idea. I'm willing to sacrifice one of these pieces of salt pork because it's very fatty. I'm gonna rub this on the hinges a little
Wait,
bit.
wait, hold on. You're not to the
grease
door
'em up.
yet. You're not to the door yet. Hold
We're
on.
not there yet. Oh,
You're
jeez.
not to the door yet. Yeah, I need to know marching orders of who's going first.
Okay.
I think I'm
I
close
will-
to the door because I saw the angel.
No, you could see it from.
Oh, I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I was seeing you. I was sorry. I was visioning that you all like went into the hall, but we're kind of like checking it out before moving. So
I
you
see.
can
Okay.
see the angel from like if you're looking at the map or where I put you guys, like you can see it up
Oh, okay.
above.
I see. Okay.
Because it is well lit. It is a well lit space.
Okay.
So
Kaylin, did you want to take your greasy pork and go first?
Yep, absolutely. I'm gonna apply some industrial lubricant here a little bit to this door.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Did you hear
Okay.
that, Catherine?
Yep. Yeah, I did.
Very
Anyway,
resourceful.
um, Tyler, please, as you are walking towards, I would say 2 squares here, can
Okay.
you please roll a perception check? So roll D20.
Okay.
Come on, Tyler.
Go, Tyler. Go,
8.
Tyler, go. Oh no.
We're cursed.
Yeah.
So, your perception, if you didn't know, I might have told you this already, but your perception is +5, so you are
Oh.
very perceptive. Um,
So 13 then?
so 13 then.
That's great, Tyler. Wow.
As soon as you take that next step forward, you feel the ground start to sink and go down. And if you could please roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Just roll a d20.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
Okay, woo! Okay, and you have a +6 for that saving roll, so that's good. So that's 24. So that definitely makes it. So while the floor is going down, you kind of like turn around and look at the group and kind of like trying to figure out what's going on. The floor collapses below you and you are able to grab onto the edge and you do not fall into this pit that is about 10 feet down. So you are able to pull yourself back up and you don't fall in the pit. But now there is this, it's kind of like mechanical, like I kind of picture it like the side like flaps and they kind of go down and then they kind of come back up. That's kind of
Okay.
how I envision it.
Cool.
And then while you're like hanging on, you see on the wall that there is like a knob that you can turn and that will get the floor back up.
Okay.
I reach up.
Uh-oh. You are not muted too much.
Well.
Okay.
I try to help Kaylin back up.
Yeah.
I got. I know I'm not strong, but I try.
You are not. This
Please,
is true.
please don't pull me in.
No.
Ryan just stands there laughing to himself watching this happen.
Hey, at least he caught himself. At least he caught himself.
And then
My
I said,
salt pork fell in. You're one of
Oh,
them at least.
no.
Why
Don't-
one of the salt porks?
Not the
don't make
salty
me let you go.
pork.
Oh jeez.
All
Okay, I
right,
got 2 more.
great. Let's turn that knob so that doesn't happen again. Turn the knob.
Yep. And the floor comes back up. So Kaylin, you can see you guys can see that if you go on the outskirts of the
Mhm.
thing, it won't the floor won't collapse in.
Cool. All right.
Good job. I mean, almost. You almost failed, but you
Could
got
have
it.
been worse.
Woo!
All right. Kaylin, did you want to continue to be ahead, or how do you feel now?
Sure, I still want to grease this thing up.
Great.
Plus, I just wanted to say that I know that your specialty, so quote unquote, is the cave inspection committee, but this catacomb inspection This has to be some kind of a violation, huh? Let's go. All right, let's keep going.
I
So,
really
I-
cannot wait to find Gundren and get this done.
well, I want to see if
Okay.
I can keep making my way over to that Angel of Death
Yep.
looking door.
Yep. You make it to the door with no issue.
All right.
And now everybody knows how to like skirt around the floor. Are you what do you want to do, Kaylin? Do you want to listen at the door? Do you want to just open it and look in? Do you want to be sneaky? What would you like to do?
I guess if Catherine is still up for it, maybe just listen and see if we hear anything on the other side.
Sure. She'll listen. Switch. No. She'll listen and she'll just go, I've never heard that before. It sounds like what does it sound like? It sounds um like creaky, like rocks being like hit together or like mushed. I don't really know how to describe it. Kind of like rattling, maybe. Um,
Like someone's chained up like a slave.
um, no, I didn't hear any metal. That I could hear. I just heard like rattling, clunking.
Rocks being rubbed against each other.
Yeah, something like that. Um,
Well,
but it was very, very faint. It didn't it sounded like it was super strange. I don't even know. I can't even really describe it. I've never heard anything like that before.
Hmm.
well, I mean, we have to go this way anyways, so there's really no past it. But
Right,
maybe we can
right.
try to sneak around and take a look. Just be cautious. We can do that.
Sure. Do you want to sneak around Avery or do we want Kaylin to sneak and do stealth? I'm guessing we don't want Briar to be stealthy.
It's the chain mail.
I, I
I mean,
mean, I
Briar's
don't.
got +3 to stealth, so
Ironically.
I mean, I don't mind taking a look first. That's not a problem.
By all
Oh,
means.
you got some of that pork jerky.
Absolutely. Here's my one of my two things of salted pork here.
Thank you. I just take a bite of it and then I start looking in.
Just
All
go
right.
in.
I'm just eating it, yeah.
Okay.
um, can you please roll a stealth check for me?
Okay. I have a 14. I rolled a 14.
All right. And your stealth is +3,
Okay.
so that's a 17. So that's good. You peer in, and first. Um, this is the first room that you've been in that's not lit very well, and unfortunately, you don't have dark vision,
Uh-huh.
so you can't see anything. You can see like the sliver of light that you like open the door and it's peered in. You can see, I will say, you can see um sarcophagus sarcophagi on the floor.
I take a look, go back, take another bite. So I can hardly see anything because it's dark.
Briar's gonna go look. Briar's gonna go look.
Briar's gonna look
You
out
didn't even let
too.
me. But that's okay. I'll continue to eat this. It's fine.
Alright. Avery,
It's actually pretty good.
is there anything
It's actually pretty good.
Just,
Briar asked if there's anything else, Avery.
oh, sorry. I was focusing on my food. Yeah, there
Just
was
let me
like a
mission.
there was sarcophagi in there, so this kind of is a crypt place where dead people are. Yeah. So that's all I could really get from this. So it's just pretty dark.
Okay.
As if we can get like, do we have other torches along the walls here on the
I mean,
hallway?
uh,
Yeah.
Avery, I think
You can grab
you
one.
might have might not have known this, but I am actually pretty good at looking and seeing things in the dark. So I kind of want to take a quick peek in there just to see
No,
before
you're
we
half
light it
elf,
up
and
too
I'm
much.
also an elf, so I also can see in the dark like you can.
I've
We
been
know.
with you guys since the beginning. I know what your races are. You can go inside and
All right, all right. Well, Brian, you want to take a look?
Yep.
I'll
Briar's
Oh,
in.
you can yeah, you can roll are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just opening the door, or you just kind of want to peek through?
No, we've been talking in the doorway, so Briar's just gonna fully open up the door, like
right.
quietly, but like just opening up the door.
All right. As you open the door, for your vision, you can see there's 3 sarcophagi, but there's also 3 skeletons sitting on each sarcophagi, just kind of like twiddling their hands, and that's what Catherine was hearing. It was them move their bones moving.
Briar is going to not take his eyes off of them, but slowly start taking Catherine's rapier out of his belt and handing it to her.
Because at this
With their
point,
hands behind her
she
back.
might not want
Well,
to have be tied up at
I
this point.
assumed that would be her cue to take her arms out of the rope because
Okay,
she's
out
not
of the rope.
Eh,
tied up.
That's right, she isn't. She'll take the rapier. Um, she'll take the rapier from you. As you open the door and the lights coming in, um, it looks like the skeletons were about to charge at you. Um, but um, but they stopped.
Okay. Avery, since you weren't able to see this, there are skeletons. Animated skeletons sitting on the sarcophagi. They were going to charge me, but they stopped.
I
And
think
I
it's because
think maybe it's because I don't have a weapon in my hand at the moment. But
I
I
think
want
it's
to try something. What do you think?
I think it's because our boss is here and they know that we are here on business.
I think we should ask the skeletons, make sure everything is all right, see how things are doing in there.
Kaylin, do not start conversation with the skeletons,
They
please.
don't have stomachs. They can't eat pork.
What?
Briar,
I
okay,
mean, if you
Briar
want
is
to,
going
please.
to slowly put his hands like back and like grab the hilt of his greatsword and slowly start lifting it up to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens. They look at you, but they don't look like they're going to come at you or attack. Sorry, excuse me.
That's good.
Okay. So
Okay.
they seem to be on neutral terms with you right now.
Briar is going to take off his red cloak and see if that does anything.
The skeleton that is closest to you would get up and start making their way towards you if you
Okay, he's
took it
gonna
off.
put it back on. He's gonna put it back on.
As soon as you put it back on, the skeleton turns around and goes and sits down on his sarcophagus.
Okay. Nobody take off your cloaks. And Catherine,
Thank you, Briar.
stay in between us.
Oh,
I
all
just
right.
wanted to be sure, Avery. Gee.
I know.
Never. This is so scary. I've never seen a skeleton like this before. So scary. I don't know how you guys can handle this.
I mean, I've read about this, in my detailed anatomy class, and I'm a little confused as to how they're actually moving, but um, Gotta see why we couldn't just strike up a conversation. Maybe they got something to say.
They're skeletons.
Tyler, you would know from your
They have no tongues
yes.
or
Hey,
vocal
hey.
cords.
They
I
You would-
even know this.
you would know Tyler from your anatomy classes and your magic classes that the animated skeletons can understand their native tongue or any languages that they spoke in their living life, but they actually cannot speak. So you could talk to them, but number one, they might not understand you and get confused, or they could understand you, but they couldn't talk back, which also might make them mad. They can't talk back, so
Okay, all right. Good to
I
know.
don't want to put down your idea. You can talk to the skeletons, but from your knowledge of your school, you would know that it's kind of fruitless to do that.
Well, I think I just want to give them a good thumbs up then, you know?
All right, and they're just like the jaw, the teeth. They're just put their bony bony thumb up, and um sorry, I don't have that uncovered. My bad. No wonder you guys
Okay.
don't know where you're going. Alrighty. So,
Yes.
so there's the sarcophagus.
There we go.
There's the skeletons. So you will see that there are two doors from this room. So there's one to the east here, and then there's one to the north.
Okay.
Well, how about we take, it seems to be kind of labyrinthine. Why don't we just turn back and take that door towards our right over there? Maybe that's a good place.
Do we remember what Jasper said in regards to what direction we need to take?
It's just said through the hallways. I don't remember.
Through this door, past the slave room, over the bridge. Nothing
Okay.
specific.
Hello, skeleton. I can't believe I'm doing this. Hello. I wave.
That's
Could
the
you
skeleton.
could you please remind us which door we need to take to get to our boss, please? Which one's the closest, please? The shortest path.
Was
Thank
good.
you.
Uh,
I just long close my eyes and just annoyance and frustration and go right.
All right. Guys, this way. Do you want to just open the door, or do you want to listen?
I think Avery kind of wants to open it, but if Tyler or Cal, if one of you want to stop me, and okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna be opening the door.
Briar's keeping an eye on the skeleton.
I think
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
All right. I open the door on the right.
So you open the door, open the door to just look, or open the door and like go inside.
Well, if it's dark again, that's gonna be a problem.
No, it is lit. It is lit up.
Okay. I'll
Um,
open it and see inside first, and then.
okay.
Yeah.
So you open it up and you see right in front of you there are two red brand guards. And you can quickly see that there are jail cells, slave pens. There are jail cells on each side of the two red brands.
Okay. Do they see
Well,
me?
Yeah, they see you now.
but
Hey!
do they see Catherine?
I'm gonna say that Avery's blocking right now. And just the way I would just assume Avery would just, since he took it upon himself, he was just going in, and hopefully you guys are covering Catherine up right now, especially because she does not have a red cloak. So Kaylin and Briar, you would really want to protect her, and kind of like maybe drape your cloak over her in the meantime because she doesn't have one, and we know that the skeletons will attack if you don't have one. So the door opens. Let me reveal it again. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So there's the two red brands. They are looks like they are um watching over the people in the cells. So, hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's the shift going?
Um, fine.
Cool.
How's your shift going?
Just kind of starting. Long day.
It's in the
Making up
middle of the shift.
special mission.
I
Anyways,
didn't know about any special missions today.
secretive.
Normally those happen on Thursdays.
Jasper got in contact with me earlier.
Oh, Jasper.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all good. All right. Take care. Don't work too hard.
While you are talking to them, you see a woman and two small children in the cell who are not doing so hot. They don't look very good.
I look at that, nod, and turn away.
Okay.
Close the door.
Okay.
Whisper to the group. Once this is all done, we need to get them out of there.
Who?
There's a woman and two children in there. Probably part of the kidnapping operation. Yeah, we need to take care of this once this is done.
When you sorry.
Yeah. No, I just want to say I want to help them now, but we can't blow our cover before we see Glassstaff.
I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
You will recall, if your memory serves you correctly, if you remember when Hilda talked to you, that there was a man killed on his front porch and then his wife and two children were taken away.
Yep.
You can deduce that those are those people that she was talking about.
Gotcha. That definitely makes me feel a sort of way.
Doesn't it though?
It does. Okay, I guess we'll move on to the next room if you guys are good.
I do have an idea. Um, as I'm whispering this,
Yep.
but it
Sure.
seems to be the case that these skeletons don't take too kindly to anybody that does not have any of the red brand cloak. I'm
Yes.
thinking if we could somehow uh, take those like cut the cloaks off of those red brand guards, and then throw them back into this room here next to these skeletons. I think that would be a way that the skeletons would then attack the red brands, and that would help us to take them out later on.
We could. I mean, depends what happens when we do with the leader. If they're all going to follow suit and then they'll just drop operation, and if they're going to cause a ruckus, then we can get creative with that.
All right.
It's a good idea. Hi,
Alrighty.
skeletons.
Yeah, they're over
Oh.
there.
They wave.
Yeah,
They're
we're just like,
they're actually pretty cute. Yeah, did not expect that. Okay.
Alrighty, so then you just have the door to the north.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you want to just go through there? Um do you want to go through there? Do you want to listen? Do you want to do anything? Even though I just revealed it, pretend you didn't see
I didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
it.
I
Okay,
mean, I would probably do the same thing I did with the other one, and just open it and not go in, but just see it.
just open it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all you can see when you open it, it's just like a hallway.
Mhm.
And there is a door to the right or to the east.
I look to see if there's any weird pits or traps like the last one we had. Making sure. Do like a spider walk on the
Roll
wall.
roll perception or investigation, whatever is higher for you.
Oh, I actually know. So perception's higher for
It definitely is.
10 total.
10 total plus your
10 total.
perception.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Roll the
you
6.
as of right now, you do not see any traps or anything
This is
in
fine.
this tiny hallway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk forward. There's no problems here. Everything's completely fine.
Alrighty. Get back to my thingy here. All right. So you come to this door and I'm guessing everybody's kind of following suit here, but the door is locked.
Does anyone,
I've
Catherine, can you use your claws to unpick locks? I'm sorry, I don't know. Is there anything we can do to unlock this door?
I mean, I'm imagining like an old-fashioned keyhole where you can kind of look through it. So I kind of want to take a look to see if I see anything in there.
Maybe did you take a class in lockpicking? That would be very useful.
Did anybody take a class in lockpicking?
I mean, it was an elective, but
An
Like
elective.
like a 3 credit course lectures on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. Cool. I like that.
Nobody has lockpick or thieves tools, unfortunately. You can roll perception for me, Kaylin.
Okay. 11.
Okay, 11 plus 5, so that's 16. Feel it. Do. Through the keyhole, you can see that this looks to be like an armory. It looks like all of their weapons and extra weapons and spears and swords and crossbows and arrows. And there's also red cloaks hanging up in the doorway or by the doorway.
Uh-huh. Well,
What do you see?
I'm letting you know that I can see some it looks to be an armory of sorts. I'll just explain exactly like you said it.
Okay, sounds good.
How
If
do
we
we
could
get
get our hands on more of those cloaks, we could use them for the one for Catherine and more for that woman and kids to get them out of here.
once everything's set? But where do we go from here? I thought Jasper told us, unless if he led us astray, but I don't know.
Dan, roll perception.
Much better. 22.
Thank God.
Yeah, okay.
Needed that.
Thank God. Okay, so as you're kind of like looking around and you guys are at a dead end, like this does not make sense. Like you were saying, you're like there has to be some way. So you're kind of like motioning around, you're kind of feeling the wall, and then you feel a cool breeze, a cool, clammy breeze come over your face as you are on the opposite wall, opposite that locked door, and you can feel the air coming towards you, and you're like, there's something behind this. And so you're kind of feeling around and you're able to find a handle in the rocks and you are able to twist it open, and it was a secret door to um to the next area. So good job on your perception, because good lord.
Thank God for luck.
Okay, let me do my thing. Okay.
Wow. Did not expect that.
I guess I'm motioning to
Surprise!
people. Let's go in.
Surprise! Alrighty, so oh, excuse me, went too far. Alrighty, so this takes you to a storeroom and a work area. Um, we read it. This area um is at the north end of uh sorry. It's dressed with stone block walls and a flagstone floor. There are several barrels stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. You can determine from this is like how this is where they ship off their stolen goods from where they get from the town. Also, like how they package up people from the slave trade, in the crates and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's not a great area.
Got
Um,
people.
as you come into this storage space, you feel an overwhelming chill coming from the south. Avery, you can't see what it is, but um, Briar and Kaylin, it kind of feels like, well, it's like a cave kind of feeling, dank, cold, clammy. um, so as you look, you can see that there is quite a large crevasse, of where you are.
It's a
I'm
big
gonna
crevasse.
I'm gonna wink at Avery and be like, "Hey, Inspector, you found one."
The cave.
I can't see what's going on.
There's a very large cavern in here with a large rift going through it.
Oh,
Oh,
sure enough, here I am.
oh, here you are. What? Oh, wow. Geez. Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta continue to go. How you doing, Catherine? You holding up?
Um, yeah, I'm okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you guys smell that? It smells so bad.
Is it the
Oh,
pork?
it's not the pork.
Oh,
You might smell it as we get closer. I feel like I'm sure I just smell things sooner than you, but she can't cover her nose, so she's just kind of like like trying not to breathe, like maybe in her shoulder or something. Who is going to lead the way?
I can't
I would,
see,
s-
so probably
I would
Yep.
say,
Briar is going to lead the way.
right. All right.
Because
Alrighty.
It's definitely
armor
the
is
bridge we were thinking about.
Yep.
yeah.
So you will see in this crevasse that there are two bridges. So there's one to the north and one to the south. Um and as you start getting closer, you start smelling what Catherine was smelling, and it smells like decaying flesh and really, really, really awful, terrible, terrible smell. Nothing like you've ever smelled in your entire lives.
Ugh.
First, Briar is gonna pull out the lucky frog and start playing with it. And then he's gonna be like, Kaylin, you better take a handkerchief and shove it up your nostrils.
I was expecting a different answer.
Sounds like a good idea, Briar.
So
I'm
um
just gonna go like this, like a little bit. Yeah. Well, looks like should we take the first bridge over, or it looks like there's another one, down the way a little bit there, maybe.
I'll follow whomever I need to like hold on to someone so I don't trip and fall. That would be great.
Hal, are you going to go towards the north bridge?
I don't know. Can Briar roll for intuition?
Of which,
He's playing with the frog, so I guess he's kind of hoping for some guidance, I
Okay.
suppose.
Sure. So we'll do it playing with the frog. Ask the frog a yes or no question.
Magic 8 frog.
Right.
Name of the episode, Magic
He's
8
gonna
frog.
be very what's the word? He's not gonna want to be conspicuous about it because he doesn't want Avery or Caitlin to make fun of him for it, so he's gonna just kind of cover up that he's holding the frog and just kind of like mumble to it, like, should I go to the first bridge?
And you can just feel the frog get really hot for some reason. And in your soul, it feels like a yes.
Okay.
As are you gonna start going towards? Is everybody gonna start going towards the North Bridge?
Brian's going to, and he's gonna be like, "All right, Avery, let's go."
Okay.
As soon as you start approaching the crevasse in the bridge, in your minds, you're all gonna hear, "Yeah, fresh meat, so hungry."
Briar stops and does not keep moving.
Catherine starts having a panic attack. Oh my gosh, what was that? What was that? Oh my gosh, that was so scary.
So I'm not the only one that heard that?
I know what you are. You're no red cloak.
This is all of our heads. I'm gonna give it a shot. What are you talking about? We are.
Please read your mind. I know your thoughts. You are no red cloak.
Really? Well, maybe you do know, but I think Glassstaff's not gonna be happy if you attack someone with our red cloaks on, right?
Master has not fed for many days. So hungry. Must eat new flesh.
Oh, it's good for you because I do have another piece of salt pork. Can I chuck it down to you a little bit, you know?
No dry meat need fresh meat.
We can spit on it.
You make angry.
I mean,
Well,
can't all be satisfied. So,
Okay, time to go.
I guess let's just move on, you know?
Briar
Nice knowing you.
reaches back to grab Avery's like sleeve to tug him along behind him and goes,
Yeah,
"We're at the
please.
bridge."
As you start going over the bridge, a giant hand comes over and tries to grab you.
Briar's gonna pull out his greatsword and just slice at it because he's already on edge and like, hell no.
Okay, let me roll to let me roll to see if I can grab you. Can you roll a dexterity? And we'll just...
This is scary. Excuse me.
You know what your dex is?
No.
It's +3. Oh, and you have to roll. Yes! You have to... Oh no, that's stealth. Okay, not dex. Okay. +3.
13.
Okay. He rolled a 7, so you won. And as a reaction, I'll let you attack. I'll let you attack. Try to attack his hand.
Okay. Jesus Christ Almighty. 8 to hit.
Oh yeah, that does not hit.
This
So
dice is going into dice prison.
Oh boy.
swing and a miss. And let's see. He's actually going to, since you attacked him, he's actually going to attack you quick, and then we'll all roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Oh no, 15 does not hit you. Do you know what your
Does
armor
not?
class? Do you know what your
No, I
armor class is? It's
What is
18.
Yes!
Nice.
Yeah. So he swings and misses, and now everybody can roll initiative.
Suck it!
I rolled a 5.
Okay, your initiative is +4, so that's a 9 for Kaylin. Oh boy.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
this is the third 6 I rolled this game, so I think there's someone trying to reach out to
another
me.
6.
Another 6.
Oh, Avery. 6 + 3 is 9.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh,
Jeez. Yeah.
and Briar.
Fryer has a big old fat 1 there.
1.
Yeah, woo. All
Oh,
right.
3 is 4.
4. And I will have um oh dear. uh
Catherine, save me.
yeah, Catherine.
Catherine, please. We're
Catherine
sorry.
also rolled really, really low. So
Okay.
so everybody just remind me like of where you're at. So Briar's on the bridge. Who else is on the bridge?
I think I'm right behind Briar because Briar was tugging Avery's
Yep.
sleeve.
And then Kaylin's right behind, or is it Catherine behind Avery?
I'm holding Catherine's like non-paw arm, I guess.
Because she was still tied up though, right?
We
Or
slipped
did
it
we
off at one
untie?
point.
Or is
Yeah,
she
we
Gave
slipped it
her
untied
off
a
at one
now?
point.
rating, I think so.
Okay, so she's untied. My mistake.
That's okay.
She's untied now. She has her rapier. All right, so this giant thing rolled really high for their initiative here. So he is going to take a swipe with his claw at Avery. And that's 22 to hit Avery.
I think it probably hits.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
All
Briar's
right.
flanking. Does he have any sort of feat of any sort that would help to protect Avery? Since they're right next to each other?
For you,
Yeah.
So you actually you've been talking about this for a while, but I didn't tell you. You actually have a shield.
Aha!
So you can I'll let it pass this time, but next time, you didn't know about it, so it's I can't do anything about it. But next time there's an attack roll, if you are within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
So you are within 5 feet of Avery. So I'll say that you went in front of him, and so I will re-roll the 22. That's a 7. That's an 11 to hit. And your armor is 16.
Hey.
So that did not make it.
Yay!
Mildly squishy spellcaster.
Thank you for the shield.
Um,
Thank you so much.
Briar blocks with a shield. Very cool, heroic moment. Goes back. Unfortunately, he's going to try and swipe you with his other claw.
Oh, that's fine. 2 hands. That makes
That's a
sense.
16, so that
That just hits.
missed.
Yeah.
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 Wait, sorry, I got confused. Do I roll or not roll? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I
So his
make it
second attack rolled, yeah, 16 hits me because
because your
my arm
armor
class is
is okay.
16. Yeah, so it hits.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All of a sudden, I was like, I can't think anymore.
It's okay.
All right, so that is 6 points of damage
Okay.
to
Oh,
Avery. All right, next is Avery. Um,
okay.
So if you can kind of imagine, just kind of set the scene, you're all standing on the bridge, you're all looking at him. He's kind of like this giant thing with one eye and scales and two huge claws, and it's just probably the freakiest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. It is absolutely terrifying. And so he's trying to swipe at you at the bridge, and you're trying to fight and get him in the heart or his eye or on the bridge. So that's the scene for you, Avery.
Oh boy. It's pretty dark, so I'm pretty much any attack's gonna be disadvantage for me, right? By
I will
attack.
say that he's close enough that I won't make it disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he's close enough. If you would thrust something, you would hit if you can.
Well, since he swiped at me, I want to try to swipe at him back with inflict wounds.
Yep. Okay, that's where you were going with that. Sounds good.
Slap his face off, Avery!
Alrighty, so let's see.
That's the
So
one spell I know I have.
yep, it is a
Yeah.
melee attack, so you do have to roll to hit.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
Yep, you made it.
How many d10s is it? Is it
It's
3?
it's 3. We'll let it be 3 now.
Okay. First one was a 9. Then a 1, so it evens out. And then a 10, so 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Holy crap! Oh my gosh.
Overpowered attack at this point.
That I'm taking that spell away. No, just
I just learned it!
He's like, I can't even use a mace. Why would you take away my spell? No, that was awesome. You reach out with your hand, blindly, like reaching out to touch this scaly, awful, gross monster. From what you can tell, is really scary, and you kind of touch like his chest areas and belly area, and it just starts oozing and rotting, and it's really really gross, and he goes in your brain, Avery, and he's like, you little twit, I'm going to eat you. I'm gonna eat you. How dare you hurt me? I just want to eat.
I mean, as a bonus action, I'll just say, well, if you eat me, I'm just gonna flow right out of your stomach because there's gonna be a big hole in it. And then
No, I know that it could feel worse in here.
and then I kind of want to move actually. So if he is, so is he like north in the cave? He's like
Yes.
okay.
Yep. Oh, I should probably reveal him.
That's okay.
Do do do
Do, do, do.
do do do. Got it. There
Oh,
he is.
nasty. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, so I'm gray, right? I'll go up and left so that way I'm off the bridge, but I'm
Okay.
on the ledge on the other side on his left side.
Okay. So you want to.
Yeah, I want to go kitty corner northwest.
So you want to go like here?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm not on the bridge anymore.
Alrighty.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Next is Kaylin.
So just am I far enough away that I could like shoot my longbow into the crevice? Or is that too close?
You're too close to him right now.
Okay.
Um, you do have a scimitar.
I do. Okay,
You
well.
Yes, you do. You do have a sword, a scimitar, that you could try to attack and thrust at him.
Um I mean, I don't know if could I like move and then shoot in order to get like my longbow like thing, or is that going to be a disadvantage right like regardless?
If you move, the creature gets opportunity attack. Is that right? Or is that not? Yeah. Okay. Thanks,
Yep.
Dan. So-
He's 10 feet away, though, right? So he's not within 5 feet.
Oh, I thought it was within 5 feet. No,
I
okay,
thought.
then
Well, isn't it's not kitty corner? Doesn't count as 5 feet
5 feet's 5 feet.
But
So
because
is it?
he's right. Oh, that's Briar. Sorry,
yeah, I
I
thought
thought
blue.
that was
Galen, I'm
Kaylin.
sorry.
No, Kaylin is
So he's
orange. So you're like on the you're technically not even on the bridge yet. So yeah, you're
No,
actually far enough away. My apologies. I
sure.
got you confused with
No problem.
Briar's
No problem.
token. You can shoot. You
Yeah,
can shoot at the creature.
I'm gonna try to shoot him in the eye then.
Oh.
yeah.
Yep.
He didn't like my salted pork.
All right. Shall I roll a d20 then?
Yes, roll d20 to hit.
17.
Hey.
That definitely hits when with your wrong sheet. With your longbow. So what did you roll, Tyler?
17.
So 17. Then you add +8 to that. So it's technically a 25. So that definitely hits the creature.
In the eye?
In the eye. I will let
Okay.
you do it in the eye.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll your damage. So that's a D8.
1d8.
Yep.
The 1.
Oh no.
Oh,
And then you add +4, so that's 5 damage you
Oh.
do to the creature. So Kalen gets out his trusty longbow. He's been pretty good with it. So far this campaign, he pulls it back, he hits it in the eye, but it it doesn't seem to totally like kill his eye or lose his vision. It's like partial vision now. Um
I want to add eat this then.
Alrighty. Next will be Catherine. She is just going to go up and try to attack it with her. She has a rape. That's right, her rapier.
come on, Catherine.
That is a 13, and that unfortunately misses.
Come
So
on, Catherine.
she swings and she misses, and she's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm just really freaked out right now."
All right, Catherine. So am I. We'll get through
And
this.
then next is Briar.
He's gonna try and hit him with his greatsword again.
All right.
Oh man. 12 to hit. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All
Hey.
right.
I am sick of this. Hey, that's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yes.
And then go ahead and roll your damage.
Six plus. What's my plus? You never told me what my plus was for my greatsword.
Oh, your greatsword is 2d6 plus 2.
Alright. So 8 damage.
Alrighty. He is looking. He's not looking great. Let's just say that. He's not looking that great. So he is. So he is going to take another swipe at Briar.
Bring it.
That is at 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, just wondering.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Mhm.
Sure.
And that is 8 points of damage.
Okay. Great. Can you tell me what my health is?
Sure, I'll tell you. It's 26
Okay.
because you rolled really good when we leveled up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The,
That's nice.
the Briar is basically the tank then? Like,
Yes.
Maybe.
Almost. Since I told Briar, I will tell Avery your max hit points are 19.
Okay.
And so
That's better than I thought.
you're currently at 13.
13. Okay.
And Kaylin, yours is actually 28.
She
I
is.
thought it was supposed to be frail, but alright.
What?
Yep. I had to do with when we leveled up. Like you two got really good rolls, I think. Like max, I think. That's it.
Yep.
So
I'm just
pretty
living
sure.
with my decision.
Yeah. Squishy.
15.
All right, and then he's going to take another swipe at Catherine.
Briar's gonna react with the shield because she's right next to him.
Alrighty, I'll
Next
roll with
turn.
disadvantage. Oh, that's a 2. Alrighty. So yep, so that doesn't make it. You protect Catherine, and that is the end of the creature's turn. Next is Avery.
I know I have a crossbow, but I will be at disadvantage because I'm really close to it. Um, do I have any other sense of calling or anything else that in close range you think I would pick up on besides the inflict wounds? And if not, then okay.
Oh, oh.
Because
Um,
I'm all full of surprises, I know.
um, sorry.
No, this is important. I mean, normally if I was a distance, I would just shoot, but
Yep. Um, you feel um another feel another source of magic
mhm,
coming through you um and through your hands, and you hear a female voice saying,
okay,
I will help you. And you get a you get another spell. Guiding bolt.
Okay. Wonderful.
He's happy about this. Woohoo!
Guiding bolt's fun. Yeah.
Guiding bolt.
Okay. I will cast guiding bolt.
All right, so
So first level.
you
Yeah.
first level, you have, and it is an attack
Okay.
again.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
I want to make this work if I can. I rolled another 18.
Oh boy. All right, so that is 46 radiant
Wow.
damage.
Okay. $16 points.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So when you cast this, Avery, you will notice there is quite a distinction. This one, although it's, still an attack and still, doing damage, it seems to have more of a positive light to it. It's kind of glimmering and kind of sparkly and gold. When you cast it out of your fingers, all of a sudden it just turns into gold, and it's this glittering light. Whereas when you do inflict wounds, it's dark, it's creepy, it's evil, and it's yeah, that's all I'll say. Um
It's like 9 day.
so because you hit, um the next attack roll the creature takes has advantage. So whoever attacks next, if they make it, they get advantage on their attack roll, which would be Kaylin.
All right. Well, I would like to shoot its eye again. Why
All
not?
right, so you're going to roll with advantage. So you're going to roll 2d20 and you're going to take the highest number.
The highest number would be 11.
11
Mhm.
plus your 8 because you're doing your longbow, so that's 19. So
Okay.
that definitely hits. So you can do your roll a d8.
6.
All right. 6. So you rolled a 6 plus 4 is 10. Alrighty. You notice that the creature is really in pain and you guys are really taking it down really, really hard. That he's not speaking in your minds anymore. He's not doing very well. uh Next would be Catherine. She's going to try to attack it. Oh, Catherine. Oh, Catherine. It was
He's not made for this work. Can't do
um
this.
no, that's an 11 that misses. Um she swings and misses, and she just like she's on the brink of tears. Like she's like, "You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm absolutely no help." And she goes, she can go start crying.
Aw.
That it's Briar's turn.
Okay. He's just gonna try to keep attacking.
Keep attacking.
Deep breath, Catherine. Deep breath.
Okay.
14.
That unfortunately misses.
Alright. Both these die are going into dice jail.
Dice jail. Alrighty. Um, Cal.
Ew.
Um, you have something called action surge, and
Woohoo.
that is you can take one additional action on your turn this can be used 1 time per short rest. So, just FYI, if you want to take a second action, you definitely can.
Action search. Action search.
Let Briar make the decision.
Oh no, I'm just excited.
Yeah, you know what? He's done with this crap, and he just wants this monster done with. Cause
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty.
he's
You do
freaked
your
out. He's
action
never
surge.
seen anything like this.
You swing, you miss, you're angry, and you're like, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. So he's just like, he just starts yelling like, "Ah!"
Love
There you
And
go, Catherine.
that's a dirty 20.
Hey!
Oh.
Woo! Very
Nice.
good.
And that is 2d6, 10 plus 2, 12 points of damage.
12 points. All right. Would you like to describe how you kill the monster?
He just starts yelling, and he does like a top down slice at it from noggin to navel, or as far as he can reach.
Yeah.
Monstrous thing. And just like splits open the front half of it, I guess.
Lovely. Disgusting, but awesome.
He's freaked out. This thing wanted to eat him.
As you can see, this anger has gotten a hold of Briar, and Briar uses every last amount of energy they have to split this creature in half almost. Like, it's really big. So you got to like chest wise, maybe from head to chest. And it kind of just falls over backwards when you killed it.
And when
Yeah.
it's laying on the ground, you realize that Kaylin's arrows are sliced in half and they're poking on either side.
Oh yeah, cool.
Ooh, that's a party trick. Alrighty, that is the end of combat. You have successfully killed it. That creature was called a Nothic. Nothic, a Nothic.
Well, Briar, good going. And Avery, my goodness, I thought I had second guesses with your kind of evil magic back in the cave there, but that was pretty sweet looking.
Oh, it's not evil. I'm not an evil person.
Okay.
Kaylin, can you please do a perception check for me?
Okay. I rolled a natural 20. What's the 5? So 25.
So, as you are just taking in the spectacle of Briar killing this creature and just everything from the corner of your eye down in the crevasse, you see something shiny. You see something looks to be like a treasure chest of some sort. And it's slightly open, and there's like a couple jewels peeking out of it. Um, but if you want to go get it, you would have to climb down into the crevasse.
Well, Catherine, do we have that rope still around somewhere? Did you throw that away or?
Pretty much everybody has a rope in their inventory.
Oh, we
I'm
got a
pretty
rope.
sure.
All right. Yeah, I'll see if I can. Would one of you guys be okay with lowering me down there? I think I see something, or maybe there's a key to that armory or something. I don't know.
I don't mind helping.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
All right.
Grab onto the rope.
Is just Kaylin gonna go down to get the chest?
Briar's not getting any closer to that thing.
I mean,
A lot of work.
it'll be fun. I'll go down too. Why
All right,
not?
so
I'll take
Briar and Catherine will hold on to the rope, and you guys could probably tie it to the bridge, and you guys can climb down to the floor of the crevasse. When you go down there, it feels unnaturally cold. There seems to be some sort of magic that is permeating the air. It just doesn't seem right to be that cold. Anyway,
Anyway,
Good to know.
were you
Yeah.
gonna say something, Avery?
I was just about to say it is really chilly down here. I did not expect it to be so cold. But I can't hardly see. I'm just providing moral support, Kaylin, and stating the obvious.
okay, well,
To pass time,
yeah,
Alrighty.
appreciate it, Avery.
of course.
And then as you come down to the left of the Nothic, you see that there is a decaying body down there, with clothes. There's still clothes on it. And from what you can tell just by what you've seen in the town and everything, you can tell that this is probably the husband that got killed on the porch, and he was the Nothic's food, and of course he's long gone. Unfortunately.
Is there a wedding band on that thing's finger or the old man's finger?
No, they took everything.
Okay.
Alrighty, so there is the chest. It was hidden in kind of like a little cubby hole, but just the angle you were at, Caleb, you were able to see it. And flip. In the chest, there is 120 gold pieces,
Oh,
and there are 5 malachite gems, which you know from your extensive geology lessons that those are worth 15 gold each. So they're pretty rare gemstones. And then also 3 potions of healing.
3 potions of healing. All right.
Yep.
Well, Avery, I suppose you'd probably want one of those potions of healing right away, right? I mean,
Yeah,
took a little beating.
yeah, thanks for stating that. Yeah, I'll take one and then we can give one back to Briar. And I figured like once this is all said and done, we can kind of divvy up the gold and everything. And if we make it out here alive, then we can divvy up the gold and see what else. Because I bet there's more things here, considering this is their home of stealing things.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we like haul it all up, or is that like too much to
No,
haul
I
up?
mean, if you really want to carry a chest with you on your travels, you can. However, it'd probably just be better just to take the contents and put them into your satchels or whatever you have on you.
Okay.
It you can bring along a chest if you want to. I will not say no.
No, just the gold and the
Just
malachite gems.
the malachite gems. All right, very cool. So you two climb back up that rope.
Get us out
You're
of
all
here.
back on the bridge,
Fair
and
catch.
that you're catched here. Here's gold and stuff.
Healing potion. There you go.
Oh, healing potion. That's good too. And that is where we will end our session tonight. So great job, everybody. I hope you all had
Hey.
super fun. That Nothic though, he's a bad boy.
Oh,
Bad
that
boy.
I really hope we never roll this bad ever again.
We did well in combat,
It was
though.
good, and then it was bad, and then it was good. So, all right. Well, that is the end of our session, not campaign. Gosh, no, we got to find Gundren. That is the end of our session tonight. So, thanks everybody for watching us. We super appreciate your support. Please follow us on social media. We have our TikTok up and running. Dan has been doing videos. We're currently trying to get other social media up and running. And our next session will be in 2 weeks. So that will be October 11th. So October 11th, 8 p.m. Central Time. And we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks, everybody. And thank you for watching Roll or
Roleplay.
Roleplay!
Hey, Roar! Thank you. Bye.